This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Good evening, family, and welcome to another wonderful edutainment edition of the Artivist Thinks. Now, I'm going to say it if nobody else will say it, but I actually do believe, hear me out, that Suge Knight should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let me say that again. I'm going to say it if nobody else want to say it. Suge Knight should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why should he be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because in spite of what you might think about him personally and some of his questionable personal actions and professional dealings, Suge Knight has made an indelible contribution to our culture. You know, Suge Knight co-founded Death Row Records, arguably the greatest record company of all time. I mean, you look at the run they had, incredible run in the 90s. You know, whatever you want to think about Death Row, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, you know, helping launch Tupac to the next level in his legendary story. The soundtrack, Above the Rim soundtrack, arguably one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, regardless of music genre. It did a lot, you know, and Suge, he wasn't a musician per se, but I believe he was an artist in his own way. I mean, he was a visionary, along with Dr. Dre. And people would say, well, it really was Dr. Dre, but think about it. If it wasn't for Suge, Dr. Dre would have had nothing to go to after he left Ruthless. It was actually Suge that got him out of Ruthless. By any means necessary, as they say. It was Suge that helped get the seed money from Vanilla Ice for Death Row, and also he got the seed money from Michael Harris. You know, a lot of people say, well, Death Row was founded by the CIA. Well, you think about Michael Harris. He was a kingpin. He was up there with Ricky Ross, Freeway, Ricky Ross. People say Iran country. It was the CIA. They was actually the biggest drug dealers in the country back in the 80s. So guess what? If people believe, like John Potas, that Death Row Records were founded by the CIA, you can almost make a case that, hey, it's quite possibly true. Because if Michael Harris was one of the investors into the, you know, Death Row, he put like, I guess, I think $1 million into it, they say, and he was a drug dealer that was dealing with drugs, courtesy of the CIA, because of the Iran country thing. Then by proxy, I guess it was true. But here's the thing, and also Michael Harris was the first black person to finance a Broadway play. He actually financed the Broadway debut of Denzel Washington. I shit you not. You can look that up online. And you know, if you're looking at this video, you got online access. So what I'm saying about Suge Knight, I mean, regardless we thought about it, he got Tupac, you know, out of jail on bail. He paid the $1.4 million bail to get Tupac out of jail, and Tupac was able to make arguably some of the greatest rap songs and rap albums of all time. All Eyes on Me, which was the first double CD album in the history of hip hop, which did extraordinarily well because everybody started releasing double CDs, but everybody couldn't do what Pac did, because Pac did that album in a matter of days, and almost every song on those albums, on those CDs were jamming, okay, were classics. I don't care what nobody say. Then you got Snoop Dogg, one of the greatest music debuts of all time, Doggy Style. Then of course Dr. Dre with the Game Changing Chronic. All that happened on Suge Knight's watch. Now, regardless of what you think about Suge Knight as a person, as a man, or whatever, you cannot dismiss his contributions to rap music and hip hop history. That's all I'm saying. Now, you know, feel free to disagree with me, and also to share this with your friends and family. And don't forget, if you like what I'm talking about, and you know, I'm good at being a thought provocateur, please feel free to subscribe. But in the words of the late great Duke Ellington, we love you all madly. Keep on producing and pushing. Don't stop, y'all. Take care.